I'm sure all of you know about the American Express Platinum Card by now. As a matter of fact, almost every single Amex Platinum Card holder likes to make it obvious to let you know or to make sure that you know that they have one. But besides being just a shiny metal card and a boost of confidence, why else does everyone want the Amex Platinum Card? In this video, I'll be telling you all of the reasons why the Amex Platinum Card is worth the high annual fee. Even if you travel just like once or twice a year, I'll be telling you why you absolutely need this credit card. Honestly, the reason why I'm making this video right now is because last week I had an experience with the Amex Platinum Card and made it totally worth it. So of course, later on in this video, I'll be going over exactly what happened in great detail actually, and tell you why I love this credit card and why you should love this credit card too. And this is what brings me to the recent experience I had with my Amex Platinum Card and why this card is absolutely the best travel credit card that you could get right now, hands down. As you may know, I recently hit 1,000 subscribers. I know it may not seem like a lot, but it's such a huge milestone for me, for us, and this channel. So really quickly, I just want to say thank you guys so much for your support this whole time. I really do appreciate it, and it's been a long time coming. I just wanted to take the time to tell each and every one of you that I appreciate you. And yes, I'm getting a little soft here, but I really do appreciate it, and it means a lot that you guys show up, watch my videos, leave a comment, and support me in this channel. You're literally amazing. I wouldn't be here without you. We're only getting started, so this is super exciting, and there's so much more to come. Another very fun and maybe less exciting thing was that it was my birthday the other week as well. So with those two things that happened recently, I decided it would be a good idea to have a little staycation with my girlfriend at the Hilton Hawaiian Village Resort in Waikiki, Hawaii. I booked one night with the Kama'aina rate, which is basically a discounted rate that locals get. And then I got the other night through AmexTravel.com, so that way I could use the fine hotels and resorts amenities or benefits. Yes, so that means not only did I receive the $200 hotel credit and the 5x points by prepaying the hotel through AmexTravel.com, but also all of those benefits and amenities that come with booking through the fine hotels and resorts program. And those things include 12 p.m. early check-in, daily breakfast for two, which is $15 per person, 4 p.m. late checkout, free Wi-Fi, which honestly I think anyone gets anyway, $100 experience credit, and a room upgrade when available. To receive all those things, you need to stay at a fine hotel and resort for just one night, or at least book it through AmexTravel.com for one night. And for the hotel collection, you only receive two things, which is one, a free room upgrade when available, and two, the $100 experience credit, which honestly both are pretty good to have, but for the hotel collection, you need to stay 2 or more consecutive nights as opposed to just the one with the fine hotels and resorts. So if I were you, I would try and book a hotel or a stay with the fine hotels and resorts program first, and then look into the hotel collection. But of course, the fine hotels and resorts are more expensive usually, so you kind of have to judge and see which one makes more sense for you, which one's more valuable for you. And since this was a Hilton hotel, we got the Hilton Gold status automatically that comes with the Amex Platinum Card. Gold status may not seem like a lot, but it actually helped us quite a bit from the moment we checked in. Well, technically, the moment before we checked in. And that's because the check-in line when we finally showed up to the hotel was absolutely massive. I don't know if you've been to Disneyland or Disney World, but if you know about Matterhorn and or Splash Mountain, then you know that those lines are crazy ridiculous. Amusement parks are just a whole weird concept because you spend like 2 hours in line for like 20 seconds of amusement. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to me. At least at the end of Splash Mountain, you get wet, but for the check-in line, I can't say the same thing. Anyway, after staring at that line in complete awe, I was shocked and surprised to see, thankfully, that there was another separate line specifically for gold members and above. And of course, this line was way shorter. There was maybe like 3 people in front of me, as opposed to like the 300 people in the normal regular check-in line. I forgot to take a picture, so here is basically a 100% accurate and very realistic depiction of the situation I just described. As you expected, thankfully I saved like around 4 years of my life by just standing in that gold status check-in line, as opposed to that crazy long normal non-gold status or below check-in line. Yes, right there, gold status makes a difference, people. It may be small, but it's a difference, and that's already worth it for me. At the check-in desk, they informed me of all the fine hotel resorts, benefits, and amenities that I already mentioned earlier in this video. But there's one thing that I did not mention, and I honestly didn't know came with this at all. I think it's just a location specific thing, but we actually received an additional complimentary breakfast voucher, which each ticket was worth $30. So since we got two, that was a combined value of $60 for free breakfast. So there was the dining credit that we get that I mentioned earlier, which is $15 per person per day they could use for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. But we also got the $30 per person breakfast voucher. That was only for breakfast, yes, but it was $30 per person, and we got two of them for two people. And on top of that, we still had the $100 experience credit to use for dining, spa, or whatever. But we decided to use that all on dining. After having an absolute joy checking in and reconsidering the fact that checking in could be more entertaining or amusing than going to an amusement park, I thought things could not get any better. After seeing that monstrosity of a line, I didn't think that we could get a room upgrade because it was busy, I assumed, and also because Gold members don't usually get free room upgrades because there's so many damn Gold members, especially in the United States. So honestly, my hopes were very low and my expectations were very low. But 25 just might be my lucky year because the lady was able to upgrade us and I was absolutely shocked. At this time, I was wrong about not being able to get wet after checking in because after this, I was completely soaked, especially because I originally booked the cheapest room possible, which was the resort view for like a couple $100. And basically, we would be waking up and looking over into someone else's room or seeing people in their balcony. Anyway, we got upgraded to the 13th floor out of 15 floors. Yes, 13 as in the lucky number, and yes, I could barely breathe at that high because of the damn altitude. We might as well have stayed at the top of Mount Everest. But take a look at this room. I know you expect me to have the usual cinematic skills of Michael Bay and George Lucas combined, but my breath was taken away, not only from the altitude, but from the view. So I wasn't thinking, and I recorded all of my videos here in vertical mode instead of just landscape. So try and overlook that fact while you take a look at this view one more time. Imagine waking up to this sunrise. If you're curious how the bathroom and the rest of the room look like, you could be amazed from this video as well. Keep in mind that this was a free upgrade, either from the Gold status or the Fine Hotels Resorts benefit. At this point, you can tell I really didn't care where this benefit or upgrade came from. It's a very close call, but this view narrowly beats being able to wake up and just stare into some other person's room. And as for that $100 experience credit that came with this room or this stay, of course we used it in the best way possible, which was on food. The hotel provided us with a small list that we could use the dining credits on and also this $100 experience credit. So you bet that we ate very well on this trip. Here's a picture of our dinner, and obviously my girlfriend was not ready to take this picture, but I was hungry and I wanted to eat, so I'm sorry Taylor, but this is what was uploaded to the internet. And if you haven't been to the Hilton Hawaiian Village Resort, I would highly recommend it. The staff, from the bellhops to the maids to the servers to the front desk, literally everyone, they were so nice, they were so kind and very generous. And of course the room and bathrooms and other facilities were very clean, and this place has like 4 pools. I took beautiful pictures of my lovely legs at 2 of them because the other 2 did not deserve my presence. And not to mention, you're literally right next to the beach. The beach is your front yard. Of course, we had to take advantage of that, and here you can see a picture of an absolute unit. If you're not sure what I'm doing with my arms or legs, that's okay, because I would not expect you to understand since you weren't a finalist in America's Next Top Model. And that, everyone, pretty much wraps up our staycation from last week. And I could not have done it without the American Express Platinum Card. Or at least it wouldn't have been as enjoyable. And honestly, I wouldn't have saved that much money if I used another credit card. And that's because we got $200 in hotel credit, almost $200 in dining credit, and also there was an Amex offer for Hilton hotels where you would get $50 off. This stay alone, guys, pretty much paid for my annual fee. Well, not the entire thing, but a good chunk of it. If you include the free upgrade and the Gold status perks like the early check-in, late checkout, etc., then maybe this whole value was around $695. It could potentially more than enough cover the entire annual fee. Not to mention, I got these slides from the hotel. I took them from the hotel room, not the cozy socks, but those slides were comfortable, so I took them home. Quick tangent, the reason why I'm wearing these comfortable socks is because I had dry feet from my stay because my Feet were constantly wet from the pools or the beach, and they looked like shriveled up grapes. Not a nice sight, so I am in the process of moisturizing them and putting a nice cozy sock on them. You wouldn't understand. It's beauty. It's fashion. But this is one of the many reasons why the American Express Platinum Card is simply the best travel credit card to have. There is literally nothing like it. Let me know if this video was helpful, boring, entertaining, or whatever you felt during this video. And please go ahead and give a like and subscribe down below to help support us and this channel. Here are some other videos that might help you out, so I would recommend watching them. And once again, thank you so much from the bottom of my beautiful, amazing heart for the 1,000 subscribers and the constant love and support that you guys give me. I really do appreciate it, and no comment, no view goes unnoticed, unappreciated, because you guys are literally the best people out there, and you guys have great taste in YouTubers. Well, let's get 1,000 more. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Shoots.